Wagwan gang, welcome to another episode of Understanding the Gen Zs, where you get to listen and hear of the standpoints of Gen Zs on certain topic. And I think you will love our topic today. Our topic today is feminism, and you will get to understand what we think feminism is, how we view feminism. Now let's meet my friends and get to understand how they view feminism.
Okay, feminism is a political, cultural, social, and economical movement that advocates for women. It's just let me just say it's just making people understand that each gender should have equal rights. That's what feminism is all about.
Okay, so that is the conventional definition of feminism. Now, over to how do the Gen Zs perceive feminism? How do we view it? Because obviously we have our own ideologies about certain topics. What do we think feminism is?
Okay, we the Gen Zs, we feel feminism include inclusivity. We should be able to communicate and we should be able to speak our rights in a certain way, economic, political, and social.
Not to sound gender biased, but I think you will agree with me that the male and the female Gen Zs have different views of feminism. Now, as a guy, what do you think feminism is? What is feminism to you?
Okay, so the Gen Zs have a very funny perception of how feminism should be. For instance, one of my friends, we had a conversation one time, and then she said if she ever get married, which she doubts, that if she ever gets married, that she and her husband are going to have a mutual understanding or a mutual agreement on how things should be run in the family. They are going to take turns in cooking, they are going to take turns in cleaning the house or whatever it is, paying the bills. So it's a very, very funny mentality because feminism does not mean a guy and a woman should like share the same.
Most of Gen Zs, let me say, most of females Gen Zs believe on 50-50 that because feminism is about equal opportunity, having equal rights on life. So now, most of them believe in 50-50, like either in marriage, in a relationship, like everything must be 50-50, which is not true. Though, when it comes to bills, for example, now, they tend to like differ from that 50-50. But when it comes to different aspects in life, they believe in 50.
The rights we are talking about is during election. There are some countries that women are not allowed to vote, and that's what they are fighting about. The right that a woman should vote, the right that a woman should speak out when something is wrong.
My colleague said a lot. She made a lot of valid points, and then I really do not. I'm not trying to object what she said. I'm not trying to go against what she said, but she said some things about the same thing I mentioned earlier about making a roster. Do you know how it sounds like making a roster for you and your husband that, dear, so on Tuesdays you are going to be cooking, on Monday I am going to be cooking. Like, okay, communication. There's understanding in communication. You can communicate that, okay, my babe, today I'm tired, I can't make dinner, please can you make dinner or can we eat out? That one is understandable. But making a roster for your husband that, yeah, on Monday you'll be cooking, on Tuesday I'll be cooking, like, is how is it even making sense?
When he stated that if a woman wants to create a roster, right, for them to do certain things in the house, it's just a way of including you in some certain things that you were supposed to not even including you were supposed to like know. Okay, I want to assist. Okay, you said communication. I think that's a way of communicating.
As a man or as a guy in a relationship, there's nothing is wrong with you assisting your woman. Nothing is wrong with that. It's actually nice. It tries to like create a bond between you guys. But for a woman to be instructing you or to be doing a roster for you that you have to do this thing, it is your right. That is where
In relationship now, a lot of us or a lot of people that claim they are feminists, they don't really understand what feminism is about. In relationship, nobody is dragging right with a man. The only thing is, there are some men that are so like, they feel like, as my woman, you cannot, anything I say stands. And that's us, why us feminists, we are against it. We deserve the right to give our opinion. Okay, this are our take in this, these are our take in that, and this. But some people, some men, a lot of men in Nigeria just feels like because they are the head, they have control. They can tell their woman not to work, not to do this, don't make friends, don't do that, don't do this. Feminists are against all that. We we want equal rights in the sense that if you can make a decision, we the women should be added to the decision. Like, we should agree to it. You should not pressure us to accepting how you feel or how you think.
When you think of a wife, let me just quickly add, my colleagues have said a lot, and let me just quickly add, my own perspective to it. When you think of a wife, men, and I'm talking to the Gen Zs now, when you're thinking of a wife, please don't think of a cook. Please don't think of somebody who cleans. Don't think of a baby making machine. That is not all that is to a wife. There's more to being a wife than just, nurturing the home, taking care of the home, giving birth to children. There are so many things that a woman can do. And that is the major thing that feminists are actually vouching and, rooting for. So when next you want to marry a wife, you want to tell your mother, Mommy, I want to marry a wife. Please don't think that you're marrying somebody who will come and cook and clean and just be making babies for you. There's more to it. Include her in decisions. Don't just, make decisions and say you are the man. Include her in decisions. There are so many things that your wife can also, she's a helpmeet according to the Bible. And so you're supposed to, help her be a helpmeet to you. That's all we have to say on this section of understanding